Welcome back to Palanya, everyone. Ham here, and I want to thank you all for your comments last time out. I asked whether or not we should try and keep the economy down to an easier level, just because I feel like the lack of progression, like we're episode 21, 22 or something now, and I just feel like we just lack that bit of push forward. And I know this series was meant to be a bit slower, and we're supposed to take our time with it, but we've still got to have a bit of progression. So I think the balance is going to be, we'll put it back on easier mode just to get that little bit of a cash injection. It still will not kick in until next month, so everything this month is still going to be set on the normal mode. But that's okay. We've got this mowing job to do down here now. It is 12:50 in the day. We'll see what else there is for today, but I think we should try and maybe push to the next day as well. Now, I also asked about tractors, and I also asked about the silo pit and forage wagons and stuff like that. So we did get some response on it. Once again, the timber mill was brought up. I'm not trolling about the timber mill, but I hope you may not be listening or watching the full episode when I've already discussed about the timber mill, but I'll just clarify that again. We will be buying the timber mill. I won't be treating this series as just a timber series though. The timber mill will just be brought as a subsidiary to the farm, which will help the farm out for future builds and a little bit of cash flow, but it's not going to be my be-all and end-all production, because I've done it in other playthroughs and it gets a little bit same after a while, is the only reason. Okay, so let's go ahead now and do this job. Then we'll see what I know. I don't have... Yeah. We're doing this field. This is the first time we've done this field, actually. Then we'll go ahead and check out what else is going on, but we'll probably more likely get into the next day. One comment, Johnny said, great video, but you're not driving close enough to the creek. This one's for you, Johnny. I'll drive in the creek just a little bit. There you go, mate. That's as close as you get. That's as close as you get today, mate. Okay, I don't want to be any closer I don't want to be any more in the water than that, thanks. I don't think this field will take us too long. A bit of an awkward little shape. It looks like a bit more of a golf course, doesn't it? This one. Yeah, first time we've ever done it. And so that's it. So thank you very much. Still want to know about the silage pit. If you guys have any information or the silage pit I was thinking about putting in, getting a forage wagon, because that's another good money maker that can help us as well. We can cut a bit of our own land, dump it in the silage pit, and the good thing is we could probably get a few cuts out of it. Then we can chuck it in the silage pit and get it compacted down and turned into silage after a few runs and after a couple of different months. So we got options there for things to do. The silage pit isn't too expensive either. I'll leave the ball in your court, and I look forward to this discussion down below. Another job in the books. There we go. Just lift that up, pick it up. We don't need fuel while we're down here, but we will go ahead and hand that contract in just to give us a little 2K buffer in the bank here because we were looking a bit low. Now, something I haven't just done for a little bit that I constantly always forget. I just want to check the prices of a few things. Like we've got chilies. Now, I would really like to get another veggie garden in. I think the veggie gardens are really good money earners. If we can double those, that's another good set of income we've got. So we're waiting till around November, December. So we're waiting till the quiet period of the year, realistically, for the chilies, and I would assume for the lettuce as well. LMNOP ham for lettuce. Yeah, same sort of thing here. The carrots, however, the carrots are the thing that they're kind of, they are what they are. I mean, you're fluctuating between $3.60 and $4.50. You know, there's only a $90, not even an $84 difference at General Most. But look, this is at $409 here, and so forth. So, like, you could probably get away with selling carrots. However, I think we just hold on to them. Did we check the contract board? Well, up here, I may as well go out and get a bit of, you know what? I'll go get a bottle of water and maybe a bit of a chocolate bar. No, I won't get chocolate bar. I don't eat chocolate bars much. I'll get a protein bar, something savoury. I love a good savoury meal. In Australia, we have a thing when you go to the garage, well, the service centre we call them, and they have the little shop inside. They have hot meat pies and sausage rolls. And oh boy, if you don't know what they are, Google them. Australian meat pie and a sausage roll. There we go. Minus 20 euros for a bit of food. It's expensive, but it was worth it. Okay, we've topped up on food. What do we got in the way of contracts? I think we just want to move on to the next day right now. Like, there's a lot of jobs here to do. Now, there was one good comment. I did see that about, especially about buying and paying off as we go. Now, one of the kind of rules I had, even though we got a loan, is I didn't want to lease equipment. So one of my rules was if I had to borrow equipment off one of the farmers, I would have to pay a flat out leasing fee of their equipment, is how we're doing it. Just to clarify and clear that up for what we're doing. But I think, look, as much as there's a lot of good jobs down here, I think what we need to do is we need to actually get into the next day. But I will head back up home. Don't want to lose the mowing contracts. I think we'll be right. I think we've just got to suck it up and move to the next day just to see how we can maybe just see what the economy does and see how we can sort of push ahead. And just FYI, moving up to the next day is going to be... it could potentially be sunflower harvest. Oh, yippee-dee. Yep, I think we've got to do it. Let's go home and let's get to the next... Oh, I didn't realize it was that close. Now, it still could be a month away because we don't know when Walter planted the field. I don't know if he planted it the first month of planting season or the second month of planting season. We'll find out today. You know what I have just realized? Regardless if our field is ready or not, there is surely going to be some other fields ready, and we're going to be able to do those. And what a great practice run to contract to other people's sunflower fields, sunflower fields, so we can practice for our farm. Am I right? You know I'm right. Oh, I'm excited. Let's get an early night. Okay, let's get an early afternoon, evening. Let's call it a day. And then I better just, chicken should be fed, right? They got a little bit of food. Do they need any more? Right, that's it. We're gonna have to buy more chicken feed as well, team, because the chickens are starting to get hungrier. Now, what I do want to eventually do is I do want to have fields. Like when we get the dairy, when we get the cows, when we get more chickens, because we'll get more chickens, I want to get actual wheat fields or something, fields that are going to self-sustain our own animals is what we kind of want to push forward to. Now I'm just going to move. Need to clear some space here for my for me to get into my own home. I wonder if this should be the. We're going to try this, weren't we? We're going to try. I'm just going to see if I can lift the back up regardless. Right, and I think is it going to come out that little chute? It's going to come out the little chute flap. Oh, no, we've got it for the flap, full flap tipping, not chute flap. Yeah, I can handle that because the chute flap will just be for when we feed chickens and stuff like that, so that's fine. Okay, that's all good. I'm happy with that. We will have to see, though. I'm not sure like I said, we don't know if the old rusty pickup's going to be able to tell. You know what? It'll have a full load on it. We'll go to take off, and the chassis will stay with the trailer, and the front of the car will go flying off. You know, like those movies. Oh gosh! All right, let's go and do this. I will see you all ready for sunflower season. Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful morning! Beautiful, beautiful morning. I've already hung the washing out. I haven't taken it off. I'll just quickly top up the chicken food because I know that they will go through it. Right, and almost a full pallet of eggs. Okay, and oh yep, all our lettuces, chickens, carrots, and chilies are looking good. Let's do it. First of all, we know now that we are in harvest season for sunflowers. Let's check the growths. Oh, they're ready to harvest. Ours is ready to harvest. Right. Now, before I do this, it's going to be a big day of sunflower fields if I can get these contracts. Okay, let's have a look here. Harvesting. What are you? You are harvesting carrots. No. Parsnips. No. Sunflowers for 5,000. Carrots for... No. So we'll take this one. I'll accept that one. Okay. We're going to keep our eye on these harvesting jobs as they pop up today because I want them. I'm greedy. I want them. I want field 62. I want field 62. Look at the size of that. That's going to be good money. Even this one's going to be bigger than ours. We've got a lot of work going today. I might, as we go, I'm probably going to have to put a call into Rachel to see if I can get Rachel to come and help me. I still haven't heard from Gary. I don't know what's going on. It's starting to scare me a little bit. How am I going to get this? I've got to get the pickup here too, haven't I? How am I going to do this? I'm going to have to... Because the Uber's not going to be able to pick me up from the field up there. Oh, I might be able to walk. I'm just going to have to walk down the back way, I think. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to have to do that. I'm going to have to walk. Look, it looks like I can walk sort of the back tracks to get down here home. Past the animal dealer here. Yeah, that'll be fine. I can do that. Luckily, we aren't too far away. But yeah, I might put in a call to Rachel and just see... what she's up to, whether she can bust out here quick enough, and whether she's not too busy, I hope. And hopefully her bosses or the farm owner, like she's the farm manager on another farm, hopefully they're willing to let her go and help me today. All right, I'm excited, team. First time using our first combine harvester. It's the best bit of kit we own. I'm just wondering now if I should do David's field first, because if we get other sunflower fields pop up and ready for harvest, I want to be able to take those contracts, but I can only take 3 at a time. We can always do ours last minute. It's fine. You know, I think we might. I'm going to just unpack here. We're on. Do I need to... No, we are on. We are ready. What I do want to do is I'm going to get myself a steering assist on this. Okay. Hang on. Because I think it gave me steering assist on the wrong field, did it not? It's just... Oh no, we're right. We're cooking. We are cooking. Now I know this is set for enable straw swath, but I'm pretty sure there's no straw swath. Yeah, straw swath isn't available with sunflower seeds. Yeah, that's right. So it's only for your cereal crops mostly. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I think this is the smartest thing to do. We'll whip around this field, and I don't think this field's going to take as long as you might think, just despite the size of our header and despite the size of the the field, I think you'll find where it will actually move pretty quickly. Is someone put a new grass field in down here? Have I just never seen this? Oh, it's alfalfa. I better not drive on it too much. Sorry, David. Looks like he's just put that in too. Oh, no. Bit of confusion on the GPS tracking. It's a decent working width for our first ever combine, and I'm actually quite happy with that for this field. Okay, so what's going to happen is at some point, do you know what? Before I continue on, I should probably go over and get that. I will probably do this field on my own, and then we can call Rachel and just see what her movements are today, and I'll hopefully pick up more contracts as we go today for the sunflowers. But look, it's our first sunflower job, and I'm really excited for it. For those of you that might have been looking for us to be doing more different work, here it is. I'll get to the end of the strip, then I'll pause, and actually I'll get to the other strip down there. I've got less to walk when I get down that corner, and I'll walk back and I'll go and get the ute and the trailer. We are at 43% on just one lap around. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get lined up here. And I'm just going to let that spray out the back. I'm just going to turn you off for a sec. Right, lock that. And I'm going to run home, get the pickup, and I will see you all. I've got to head up that way. Do I? Yes, I do have to head up this over. I'm going to run through this carrots field. Shh, don't tell it. Don't tell Walter. Don't tell Walter or anyone. This thing is absolutely bouncing around. No suspension in the back of this little box trailer, that's for sure. And we take a right up here. I'm going to see how much 43% is going to fill up this thing. Where's the last bit? Probably there. That's where we're coming to. All right. Yeah, so I'll do the lap, come back around and we'll empty, and then we'll go and see how much we've got in that in the back of our trailer. And then we'll see where it needs to go and we'll be off. Right, let me just do this one lap, and then we'll get into some time-lapsing as well. Good view from inside the cabin here. You can see all those dry sunflower stalks getting just munched, absolutely munched, churned and crushed, and then all the seeds out of it put into the hopper. Can we actually, yeah, there they are. Look, we can see all those seeds pouring into the back of the hopper here. Look at that, brilliant. Who doesn't love eating sunflower seeds? Such a good little snack. Fast approaching the end of this lap. We're almost at 4,000 litres. We don't always have to look right. Let's just switch that off for a sec and put the auger out. Not the ogre. And we'll fill up the trailer. Well, we'll wait till we got a full load. Well, I'm actually happy about that because I think, was it 8,000, or maybe it's more than that, maybe 6,000 or something. I don't know. Either way, let's just check where we're taking this to first. All right, contracts-wise, we are taking you to the Vosges Corporation, which is down here. Okay, so it's over here. Ah, it's behind our work, so that's not too bad. So I guess we're dropping it there. Yes. Or ooh. What's just ooh. We'll figure it out when we get there. How's that sound? How about we crack-a-lack into this, and then we'll go and deliver our first load together and figure it out. Okay, let's unload this. Let's just have a talk about a couple of things here. Good news, I've got Rachel. I contacted her, she answered. She's got a couple of days up her sleeve that she can come out, and she's got the all clear from her owner, like the owner of her farm, not her owner. She doesn't have an owner, but the owner of her farm is allowing her some free time to come and help us, which I'm super appreciative of. Ham, do you want to get that in the trailer, mate? Yeah, do. Hang on a sec. There we go. Why don't we do that? Which is excellent, excellent news. She won't be here till about 10 a.m, just a bit after potentially. Obviously, it takes about just over an hour to drive here from where she is. Oh, good. We can see. Yeah, that's right. I forgot we can see how many litres are getting filled into the trailer from this view. I forgot that was a thing. Right, we've still got 833 litres in this. That's not too bad, actually. I'm going to leave that running, just keeping it going for the moment. And we are going to take this trailer together. Let's see how we go here. Oh, this thing pulls it fine. Fine, guys. Yeah, and we've already made a good dent in the field, so that's really positive going forward. What it's going to allow us to do, even if we run out of sunflower fields, we're probably going to be able to do some other harvesting jobs, some mowing jobs, and Rachel's going to be able to just help us get on top for the next couple of days. It'd be really good if, like, I get that she's working for a bigger farm. She's making good money out there as well. She's not going to be cheap. But her contracting is not going to be cheap, that's for sure. But you got to spend a little to make a little, okay? So thank gosh we're getting Rachel here. I'll talk to her about Gary, because she knows Gary. Obviously, she was Gary's manager when we used to have the old farm. I'll talk to her about that when she gets here. Maybe she might know something. Don't know. All right, here we are. We are at our destination. I think this is one of those places we just have to drive in here and drop it off. Yeah. Yeah, this is totally fine. This is exactly where we put it. This is exactly where you put it. Famous last words. Yep. Yep, it's definitely where we put it. Good. I'm glad we know that now. Oh, except you're going to have to drive out that way. I think you're supposed to drive in, get weighed, then drive out, get weighed. It'll be right. We'll drive out and get weighed. Then they'll know for next time when we drive in and get weighed. If we drive in and get weighed at all. Oh, look at their truck. I wish we had that. Let's weigh ourselves. Don't think we'll be that much. Nope. Okay, let's go. We're satisfied with that. We know what we're doing now. We know where we're dropping to. Let's get this field checked off. I will periodically check for the other contracts. Why don't we just do that now quickly? Oh, that's a few more harvesting jobs. Sunflowers, there it is. 62, accept it. Oh yeah, we're taking all of the sunflower fields. Any more sunflowers for any more sunflowers? Well, I guess there's nothing to do now except to bring you back when Rachel has arrived. Job done. This little beast. Look how filthy it is already. Oh no, we don't have a way to wash it. Well, this filthy little beast. Absolutely brilliant. What a job. Okay, I actually thought this would be big. Now this would be tough, this big field, but it wasn't, which makes me feel really positive about the bigger field we've got to do, and our field, which is much smaller than both of these. Well, it's not much smaller than this one, but it is the one just next door to us. So what I'll do is we'll fill up the trailer. I'll take this up to the next job. Rachel will be here anytime from now onwards. Like, she said maybe just after 10. I remember her saying that. I believe her. Rachel's definitely true to her word. So what I might have to, how am I going to get? I need to go like this. How am I going to get? Oh, there is a road if I go back this way and up, and then I can just run back down and get the pickup. Okay, yeah, because I think what we should definitely do is do the next sunflower field as well. We'll keep ours last. Well, we don't need to, but I will. I mean, ours is not going to take long anyway. And now that we've got Rachel working for us, because what I'm thinking is when Rachel takes over on the harvester up here, we might be able to go out, rush out, do any mowing jobs we might need to take. And if I can keep just clearing off the contracts off the board, so say for instance, is there any mowing ones that have come up? Mowing. Yeah, there's one here that will need to be done. So we better pick that up sooner than later. So I'm going to accept that because we can whip down and do that one whilst Rachel is harvesting for us. So we can just alternate between the mower and watch out for these trees. I don't want to scratch up the harvester too much. Yeah, we can just alternate between the mower. I think by the time we did that mowing job, got back to Rachel, we'd be done also. Okay, so I've got this ready to go here. I'll race down and get the pickup. We're going to run through this paddock and run over that way. We're just over near that tree line. I don't think they'll mind us running through the paddock to get there. Look at that, puffed out. Let's go get this delivered. We've still got a little bit more we can make money on. Now, it won't matter even if we start the contract on the next field, because we'll no doubt potentially finish the contract with this load of seeds. I'll come back and unload it anyway, but what would happen is I would generally just leave everything in the hopper. We'd crack on with that contract that we're doing because it would contribute to the next contract, and then would leave extra left over at the end for the next sunflower field for us to do. And I might still do that, just depending if this trailer load will be enough to get this job finished, the first contract finished. Whoa, my gosh! That's not what you want to see when you got a trailer load of sunflower seeds. What was that guy thinking? Okay, find a gear ham, any gear, just crunch it in. There's only like 5 teeth left on the flywheel anyway. Crunching in the gears. Okay, so last time we were 65 something. Oh yeah, 93 now. Much more heavy. Then you got to go, and these are the waiting bays, so you come through and you go in the waiting bay, and then, or it might be an inspection bay as well, maybe. Okay, hopefully this will be it. This will tick over 93. We might still need to get the other trailer load, or it might just start ticking in. 99. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, we are making great money for almost $5,000, and that wasn't even the full amount of it. We've still got all that other sunflower seed left in the other in the hopper. Oh, I'm thinking we will just crack on with the field, and it will all just accumulate towards the end, and that with our field. So it's going to add just a bonus. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just do it, because we'll get through this field, we'll let it do, then we'll roll into our field, and then we'll get a nice big payout by the end of it. I'm already spending money. The dollar sign's already ticking in my head, ticking in my eyes. I'm already spending money. Watch out, I need help. I need help. Let's try and sneak past without getting any in. We can. I'm gonna pull up. Where is our field? Oh, our field's up, just up a bit further. It's over there. Over there. Yeah, ours won't take long at all, but it'll still be a good little bonus worth of money. So I'm just going to pull up here. Let's check the contracts, please. Completed. So there's another 5,800. So we're back in the money, and I'll just double check the actually, you know what, check the fields. Are these the only sunflower fields ripe or out here? There's one over here, field number 9. That's a bit of a ways to go, but look, we may as well just try and get them if they're around. Field 9, I'm not seeing field 9 on the board here. Carrots, parsnips, carrots, soybeans, and soybeans. Yeah, I'm not seeing them out there. But that's your lot for today, gang. Thanks for hanging out. We've got a lot to crack on with next episode. We've got this whole field of sunflower seeds to harvest, plus our field, plus the mowing stuff that we want to crack on and get going as well. We're getting the money. In fact, you know what I want to do? And I will do this, and this hurts, but we have to do it. We have to repay our debt. We just have to do it, all right? That puts us back down to 3,000, I know, and that hurts, but we don't owe anyone any money anymore, right? We don't owe any money to anyone. Rachel should be here soon, by the way. I might just call her in between episodes and just go and pick her up. But that's it. Yeah, we don't owe anyone money, and that's where I'm going to leave it today. We've still got 1,450 litres in the hopper, which is going to contribute. It'll get pushed towards the end, so that 1,450 will get added on to the end, whatever we make out of this field, and so on and so forth when it pushes into our field as well. So I expect us to make some half decent money. This is a big field, so while Rachel's going to be doing this field, it's going to allow us to do other contract work as well. Okay, thank you for hanging out today. Please stay safe where you are, stay glued to your screen for plenty more, and thank gosh Rachel's going to be here to lend a hand. I'll see you all in the next one. Get out of here.